Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's the number 36, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Caratini. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is real. Really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23.
He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Candelario is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. Jalen Beeks is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Bradley is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 20.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Leave one. Still no score. Next up from New York, Edaug-ethanb, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, number 3. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hanna is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, number 34. And this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Up next from Miami, Mitch Garver comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Garver.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Brantley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Ford.
Striding in, Ford Hanna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This one the other way, but caught down there at third. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. VR is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jalen Beeks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that's in there for strike 1. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Just got a piece to the right side. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Harrison Bader.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, number 36. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Right fielder coming on. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Where you get that base hit and give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Scooped up over to Villar. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
The right fielder, number 21.
Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now as Asdrubal Cabrera. And this is hit hard to the right side. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Now batting, number 20.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Peter Alonso has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah. Good for him. Congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Chasing after it is Bradley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
The left fielder, number 1.
Standing in, Ford Hanna. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to. Striding into the box, number 19 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. Next for the Mets, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Popped him up. Garver is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And there's ball 1. In there, 1-2 now. The 1-2. gets him looking up around the letters. Mets go down 1-2-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Caratini. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Harrison Bader is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, number 36. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Miami. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Number 3.
Settling in now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why.
Hit high and deep out to left. Hanna going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
You know, last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so.
And he has some trouble with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and walks it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Your attention, please.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Hit down the line at first. Haniger on at first. Nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it over to VR. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Find the line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR comes up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hannah. And that's the first out of the inning. Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 46, Wilmer Flores.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. This one's down to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Bader on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Robert Stevenson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Robert Stevenson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader as he lifts it in the air to right field. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Number 36.
So here now is the pitcher, number 36. And they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And they will slap the tag on him. Now batting, number 19. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
A runner at second, nobody out. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. To first. To Cabrera for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 36.
Leading off for the Marlins, the pitcher, number 36.
Dahl is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 26, Dahl.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Mitch Haniger will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Ready once again as dribble Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cabrera.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 54.
So stepping in, number 3. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The right fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Wilson Ramos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 2. Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. Bradley is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's set and the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 2nd home run early in the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Ford Hanna, as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Victor Caratini. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. He swings and grounds it to short. And a glove flip for 1. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 5-2 Miami. Dylan Floro comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
First delivery to him on the way. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Hannah. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in, Michael Brantley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. The win would go to Edinson Volquez should the lead hold up. Liner toward right center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 36.